Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute. This music isn't right. The scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming to you over the airways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's indiecd.org. Your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, and musicians. We're also made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of our ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others. And of course, Hates in Hellfire. A dark secret has claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. Now, friends, I want to apologize for being just a moment or two late. I had a phone call hit at the exact worst moment, as is the norm. That's taken care of. You may notice my voice is a little softer and just a bit scratchy. I was doing some cleaning and got into something that caused a nasty little bit of reaction from me. So my voice may be a bit scratchy today. I am very sorry. I'll be nursing my water heavily and just hoping to get through things okay. Now, my accountability for yesterday was rather dull. Yesterday was a day where I had to catch up on house chores and doing some things with Sandra, and that was basically it. I did a little bit of drawing and a bit of planning, got stuff set up for Nick Knows Nerf, which I will have to record either today or tomorrow, and basically just a dull, quiet day set in getting things done and reacting just a little bit. So that was today. I'm sorry if, again, my voice is cutting out and it's frustrating to me, but that's okay. I'm really kind of eager to draw. I've just been in that mood. That need to be artistic. So we'll see how that goes today. I don't really have a lot else going on for my intro, so I think since I am here, I will simply cut to the IndieCD ad, pausing briefly again to thank Joe who popped in at about the 2 minute mark, thinking there was a checking for technical error. I am incredibly appreciative. But we'll be back after the ad so I can get doing some drawing. All right, folks, we'll spend some time in the chat and then we'll hop over to art time. Let's see. First through the door was Foxy. Morning, folks. And hey, Foxy from Donna. Hey, Donna. And good morning, Dan Hollifield. And hello, Carl. If I disappear this morning, the washer repairman showed up. Understood. Hey, well, I hope you can at least get to watch some, Carl, but yay for the repair guy. Indeed. Hi, Dan. Hey, what's been, dude? And Thesis is greeting everyone. Hi. I say it's a good morning, but my sinuses are draining like a tear gas while making coffee. Ouch! Hey, Dan. Going to laundromat once a week isn't too bad, but I miss being able to keep up with laundry in my own house. I was like that yesterday. I think it's hit Dawn too. Yeah, there is something really brutal in the air. Accountability as soon as I get through this week. I think I'm going to set up to record the D.B. Cooper short story for Bandcamp. Well, that sounds amazing. It's like drowning, I guess. Can't breathe, and it never seems to stop. That's great, Carl. Antihistamines were the other thing that helped me. Let's see. Accountability, sort of. Do you taste experiments on Indigo to see which milk mode he likes best? So far, the red one wins every time it's his choice. I think that one is his favorite. Nice, Foxy. That could be a fun video to have recorded or at least discuss. Oddly enough, I can't find any around here. Guess someone found a way to Breaking Bad them. Oh no, those folks ruin everything. They really do. Let me close that up. Don't need that. He gets 2 every morning when I take my meds so he doesn't try to steal the pills. Excellent. They really do. Good morning. Hi, Dawn. Feeling any better? Indeed, he is. Hi, Dawn. There's something of a slow motion stuff slide going on over here. Campbell 2. Trey is ahead of me in Muncie today. This will not stand. No, you'll sit and like it. No. I don't know. Just open my eyes. Finally found a locksmith to make spare keys for my truck. Maybe get some made for the barn. Cool. Yay, Dan. Nice, Dan. The moment you pay for them, you'll find the old keys. Of course. It's the way of things. Exactly my plan, Carl. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Foxy. Slice banana flavor like over the box. Carl holds like it over the slot until he hears some music. And Churro, morning, everyone. How are you doing? We're doing quite well, Churro. I have a lot to do where you're involved because I have to make sure everything is prepped for tomorrow night's game. Sorry, my glasses somehow got a little dirtier than I was ready to deal with. Dropped it, dropped into the wishing well. Well, I wish it goes well for me. Plays Batman theme for Carl. Na 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 na. Hey, Churro. No. Also, well, Churro, allergies seem to be rampant on this fine Wednesday. Thanks, Foxy. Thinky thing music for this show. I know, just being in a pain. Never, Foxy. You're not a pain. Hi, Carl. That also sucks, Foxy. Allergies are awful. Please my debate that, Carl. Wow. Hey, Churro. And Max is hollering. Holla. Ain't no holla back, Max. Anyway, how you doing? Don't forget to like and share, folks. I know you're subscribed. And greetings from Max and greetings from me. Hi. Adana. Hi, Thing One. And hey, Max, any culinary exploits you've been up to? Hi, Nick. Hi. I made pizza pasta. That's funny because that's basically what I made for dinner last night, too. That's really cool. Like, accountability. Lindsay started nagging me about finishing this fantasy book this morning. I need to have about 15 clones to finish all the stuff that needs doing. LOL, don't we all? Morning, folks. Hey, Rich. Looks like I may get to enjoy the show more for a while. Well, that's good. My mom brought donuts home. Cheers. I have just the remains of one. I shouldn't, but I bought it, so I might as well enjoy it. Super hugs, Rich. Well, Rich, you've been missed, my friend. Hi, Rich. Hi, Rich. Everyone's greeting Rich and greeting Donuts. Hello, Dawn. Hey, Rich and Dawn. Got a sprinkle stuck between my teeth. I'm so sorry to hear that. That can be a pain. Is that what Homer says when you smack below that? Donuts! Greetings, greetings. Oh, yeah, that was good, Foxy. Allergies got all of us. Like, the cottonwood is bad, but the rain pulse means we've had a little bit like moldy action out there, so we'll see. I'm probably going to make myself some tea after this. Hi. D&D tomorrow. And you're all right. Thanks, Foxy. Sounds like everyone but me somehow is having allergies. And accountability, A1C down to 5.6. Rock on. White down to 334. Moving more. Working on new chainmail. All due to life sweeping the leg on pause creativity. What did I'm sorry, I missed something that happened. Rich, let me know, because apparently my Facebook is only giving me garbage. I usually get allergies early spring, not me. So not me, thankfully. Well, I'm glad you're not going through that. Saw that last night, Rich. So sorry. Understandable priorities. Yay, Rich. Raining here now, so my allergies are behaving. Just stopped pouring for me. I can only take antihistamines. I wish I could take the ones with decongestants. Accountability is still working on several things. There will be an Indie CD Creatives at Play tonight Eastern. Wonderful. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe, I was having fun multi-platforming you last night. Hi, Joe. Joe. It's Officer Sweet Drizzle. Hide your stuff. My black cat, Jigs, is having an attitude with me, so one arm is being laid on. Slightly limited movement. Oh, Dusty is furious with me because he can't come in and play. Sounds like they got the garbage can this morning. Morning, Joe. Churro, so cute. Good morning and a happy hump day to everybody. Happy hump day to you too, Chris Walker. Quick thesis, hide the damp raisins. Mini squeak? Yes, he's such a sweetheart when he's not actively avoiding me because I pet his brother. Hi, Chris. Great. I probably don't want to know. And Greeting. Lots of greetings. Oh, Max, the treat you were going to make. Hello. And the cucumbers. What are you guys about? Work and I are parting ways June 10th. Is there anything I can do to help? Do you need something, Rich? You hit me up. That is amazing. There's a lot of amazing going on. Small group of cottonwood trees. Yes, that's what's going on over here. Hey, Thesis. Oh no. No baklava? Oh, in reference to the not the green room image. Okay, hold on. Because I realized you haven't. I don't know if you've seen this. So I will give you the full treatment. This is the full treatment. Not the green room. And also not a cryptid. Thank you. Well, actually, here, wait, hold on. To do this right, I need to actually do this for just a second. There you go. Yay! Boink. That was for Churro. Y'all have fun. Now, we're just gonna turn this off. I'm going to get back to the comments real quick. Looks like it's snowing. Suddenly I have ideas for a custom t-shirt. What odd folks. So I'll see if I can find the transparent clear thing. It's all good. I'm applying while actively not working on transitioning products and projects and have decent severance. Oh, God. Well, I hope you can find something closer because that's been eating you up for years, man. Going to get the pistachios and phyllo sheets today, but I'm no longer going into town, so I can't get them. Cucumbers, raw pickles. Yay for severance pay. Foxy, this could explain my parody song in a certain Facebook group this morning. Ah, well. We might do that. Oh, I know exactly what you were doing, darling. For a moment, my brain had acrobatic imagery. Now, hope next gig is less stressy. Hope everything works out well, Rich. And while we're settling that, I'm going to run an ad, switch over to be able to do some art. Oh, by the way, you think I forgot that Dawn Dulas is the creator of the stories of her fashionable felines, Buddy and Georgette. I didn't forget. Anyway, we're going to run an ad so I can get everything sorted, and then we'll be back in a bit.
In 1948, a man was found dead on the beach. But he hadn't just washed up. Oh no, he was very nicely propped up against the seawall, very well dressed. But there were no labels in his clothes. They had all been cut out. Very mysterious, the police thought. And then they found, rolled up in his pocket, a piece of paper from a novel that said Tamam Shud. When they finally traced it, it came back to the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. But it got even more strange, because in the back of the book, when they found that it had been torn out of, there was a code, a secret code that has not been cracked to this very day. When they finally found a suitcase, it had a mysterious jumble of items, some which were very hard to explain. Also in the back of the book was the phone number of a very mysterious nurse. What did she have to do with the death of the Somerton man? find Death and Love Down Under, a novel by Carl Witzman, on Lulu.com in both ebook and print format.
Alrighty, folks, we're set up to do some art. I just came across something that I will have to share to the Historical Fencing Guild group. One moment. There we go. Now, well, let's get some music going. The Somerton Man is available as a print book and ebook, cheap. Let's see. The babies, kitties. Yes, I do anthro art as well, for those of you who haven't seen it. Wish you the very luck in securing a job that is rewarding and meets your financial needs, Rich. I hope you also find it in a timely manner. Time lapse. And I have some stuff on the plate. So first, let's do this. Sorry, I'm not using that format. Although I do want to do a longer, how I usually work vid. But let's put some music on, because you guys tend to dig that. And we'll use something by Dan Hollifield. Let's go Nature Walk. I'm feeling chill. Oh, I bet that's loud. You got a good chill vibe going on. I can see the comments. Oh, excuse me. Well, let's see. We're going to start here. As usual, I'm going to open up with a bit of the sky. Oh, I don't need... Sorry, you can't tell I was working at a different... perspective. Now, come on. Different resolution. That's the word. Now I'm going to throw a nice chill sky in here. We probably won't get much of it with the picture I'm feeling, but we're going to see. We'll just give me enough sky to work with. Okay, you take care of what you have to take care of. Let's see. And I have something kind of in mind for the first one, and we'll see. And don't know, churl. Mind slapping two words together, coming with Nick. For any gig when you don't have one, then you look for the perfect gig. Checks out ideas conjure from zoning out during important events. Pick idea. Rich looking for a gig or Rich jigging. See ya at Max? Yep. Now, I may be delayed in responding to your comments because I've gotten mildly spoiled with all the wonderful times Helena Bachman was able to help out and hang out in the background. She and Joe are incredible friends. Oops, this needs to refer only to editing layer. Oh, I am. Oops, I see what happened here. Broke the cardinal rule. Add a layer. No layers within your sunshine layer. Now, we'll just come back here. We go. Now, why am I doing squiggles? Because I want to get a more randomized profile. So if I kind of squiggle on it a bit, when I want something to look more natural, I can come over. And then I pick the more dominant squiggles. That gives me a vibe. Never mind the silver. Yep. I'm not going to turn down rain these days. Whoops. Good job. Did close my lines. My old art teacher just losing her mind. Okay. Get most of the stuff. I'm not too worried because I'm going to come back over it, but this gives us a nice. See how it's kind of got a randomish organic? That's what it's going for. Looks like vine was involved. That's literally what I was going for. I'm very glad that that worked. Now I need to go switch to a darker color. We're gonna come over here. Maybe. Yeah, that should work. I may be painting dramatically over that. But you know what? No. I want that to be on a separate layer too, so I won't be able to move some layers around. I'm feeling some old animation tricks coming out, so I'm being very layer particular. And yeah, I see I missed these. That's I won't touch them. I need enough to be a platform. Yeah, that works. I want that muted for now. Because now that I have that, I can come over here and add another layer. I'll figure out the background. I want the background to be kinda. I'm gonna move this layer to the back. No, that's not what I want. Is that right? I need it to have a curve. Not go too low. There we go. I am vaguely basing elements off of this, off of a wonderful little park I found in Williamsport? Or Attica. There's the highest waterfall in Indiana. Do this, and again, we're going to. And don't worry, because this layer is actually going to get moved back, so I can double check it. And that tells me that I need to play with the tint just a bit, because these two are too close together. So what we'll do is instead we'll lighten it just a bit. Yeah, that works. That works. I'm going to have to do a bunch of darkening anyway, but it's giving me options to play with the background and the foreground, what have you. We're good. Hey, you take it easy, Rich. Falls from Williamsport. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Airbrush Bleach Darker II. This really probably should be. Oh, again, broke the rules. I'm trying to force myself to actually layer things out so that I can play with them more. Whoa. There we go. And I realize this needs to be more of a brown. But sandier. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty, we add a layer. We're definitely going with multiply here. Now I'm working on the background first. And we're going right back. Start with. Well, that's a blender. I don't need a blender. I need my sprayer. Wrong button. Let's see. Oh! I understand, Churro. It is one of my I'm still looking for places in the region down here, not the region, but where I can sort of just be, and they usually require water. Finding good places with water is a little challenging. No, I don't want to do that last part. I'm just going to keep adding layers till things feel right. It's only loosely based on, I mean, I'm not in any way, shape, or form using reference. I'm just kind of chilling. It's gonna. Oh, yes. We'll see. Chillier days are great for the walk. I like to go, when it's been consistently warm enough and I can get some privacy relatively, because it's the middle of the day or very early, middle of the week, weird time. But that's how I've always operated. I might come out and set up an easel one of these days. That'd be fun. I don't get to do that very often. Back when I lived near Michigan City, I would every so often get to do an art safari, where I went out and got to sit and paint the wonders of the area. I have hidden books and actual paintings and such, but I haven't had time. Oh, geez. You're being naughty. I hope you're not being naughty. You may have double posted that. That's okay. Now we can add another layer. And I'm going to need white. I'm going to need no, watercolor's not going to. No. Maybe if I start here, add really white. That's not bad. You can start with this color. It isn't a very large watercolor. And just kind of let the color tropically in. I'll deal with the conversion, transition point later. But now it's just almost too much. Let's back that up a bit. Yeah, keep it Yeah, that will leave me room. Just cut this in like so. It should be more brown, but I haven't quite got the transitions like I want anyway. Now I'm going to come over here. Use the painterly blender, but not at that big, not that small. Probably just do. That was too. It's too flat. Hold on. That's a great thing, and probably my favorite part. Yeah, that's what we want. About digital art. It's just that the undo button. There's nothing quite like that for. Well, I don't know. It has its pros and has its cons because you can undo it. There's always a temptation to undo it. Now, because I want that vague element of transparency to kind of bleed through. Again, it's more about what I feel than accuracy. It's about kind of seeking and finding the vibe. Why were you trying to kill a moth? Oh, you're not big into Okay, let's see. Gotta rewind quite a bit. Gonna lie. I'm actually doing no better than I am. To be young and mischievous. Oh, indeed, that's us, Churro. We come innuendo and waltz in here. So please. Giant spider jump all out of my laundry. What the heck? Ah! No. Just a minute. Seeing the young Don screaming, as you should be. One does not need to be young to be mischievous. Nope. Man, I don't want to wash my clothes. I know that feeling, poor Churro. That's Churro the Raid. Wrong. My whole brand is being young and mischievous. Well, halfway there. Thank you. Just don't let it go away when you're left young. Okay, I think a bug spray. Be right back. Chad Raid. If I die, I want my reputation to be somewhat related to Jefferfer. Oh, I know who you mean. Best thing I have for bugs is a shoe in fear. Shoes are generally effective, but not when they fly. You know, I have knockoff Doc Martens. Those will do fine. The phrase knockoff Doc Martens takes me way back. Spiders don't fly things. I once spent 30 minutes trying to kill one. True that you need those little zapper fly swatters. I love mine. Definitely afraid of them. I'm sorry to hear that. Moths. Should I get loose? Do something. No, I'm off. Just do this a whole bunch. I have a very cool tool coming in. I'm excited for. Pray for me. Churro, technically they can't. They fault style using web. Yes, they can. Doc Martens, don't mess with them. They're teasers. I just multiply my own spider. It happens. Once visited a fire gate, the whole time I was freaking out. I'm sorry. Some spiders can fly with base. Okay. Idea. Thank you, because that's what we needed. Back middle of the fall. Yeah, that actually. Okay, hide that. Why is this being squirrely? Okay, I see what I'm saying. I say this as anyone with arachnophobia. I have arachnophobia. I've been working on quite a bit. Yes, we're talking about the one flying spider place. No, we're not losing you. You are a treasure to have around. I've already lost contact with one of my favorite people. I don't need to lose contact with another. Let's see. Need another layer. Need my pointer with the brush. Well, I'm gonna have to move this layer around, aren't I? That's okay, I don't mind. Told you I wouldn't need much of the sky today, but we're just kind of getting there. There we are. That looks good. I want this to have that vaguely secluded look. I'm just going to add some lighting, basically. Give the trees a little bit. There we are. Then we'll add another layer. And I'm going to be shuffling these around a bit, so don't worry about too much. Just using the pointillism brush because it's quite handy. Like that. Yeah, let's do it. Because it's a little dark over there. That's too much light. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can look at it. Like the way you look at it. Oh, take it easy. So, a little bit more over here. It's a shame because I really like that viney look. But and also I could do things by moving the layers around. So I kind of like the hangover. So we might like the hangover. What is this? Kind of. I'm getting some more. If I were to pour this there, that's not bad. Not bad. And I just move the layers around. Now come back to this brush. Probably go back up to the thick oil paint. We'll start with the red. We'll just snaky some. We'll do that. That adds a little bit of thickness to this whole situation. That's a pretty good tree. I like that tree. What else does this need? Oh, I know what this needs. Let's just do a little bit of that. All right, then here a week my siblings told me about him. Wait. Oh no, you're trying to hide a spider? You guys have no manner of luck. I swear. Don't like that. Gotta redo that. That's too dark. Just worried about that. That's better. That's better. Back here, grab this. This after. And we are guest starred by The Train. Sorry, guys, I just got kind of pulled in, which happens occasionally to me. I want to keep that sense of darkness, but and I'm deliberately coming at this at funky angles. It's not like I'm scribbling as much as shaping. Keep that flat. If it just looks, oh, I don't know. Let me see. This, and then I can put down. Start doing something like this. We can texturize this just a bit. Cool. That way it's got some softness to it. See, we're starting to get somewhere. I need to come all the way back to this layer. I need my airbrush. And color spray. Nope. Not here. One more layer. It's all about figuring out where you want your layers. Whoops. Want that back here. Add another layer. That's a bit much. If I increase the size, increases the size of the speckling. Now, this is a layer of more black. And we're going to grab that painterly blender, I believe. Fingertip or painterly? Oh, let's try painterly. Nope, fingertip it is. Not that much bigger. There we go. Natural. It needs to be a very fantastical ride. Because I've played on layers, I can go behind things. It lets me goof around more. And I do love to goof around. This one was one of those I kind of woke up with as a vague idea in my head, which was nice. Relief from, boy, was last night a nightmare night. Let's see. Thank you. I'm glad you like the lady on the right. Thank you for not lifting the mouth cat. It can make you very, very sick or kill you, and I like having you around. Yeah. Yeah, I dig it. I think we're going to call it there. This is one I could get lost in real easy. And I'll click here. Sign off on it. And then I can figure out what I'm calling this. Guess who double-clicked the time-lapse button? Yeah. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Save this as Lady of the Hidden Falls. Yeah, I cut loose a little bit on this one. Hope you don't mind. I was feeling painterly, and when I'm in that place, very little can stop me, other than being very painterly. Okay. Red, there. And the forest. Oh, we could stop spam calls. There are a lot of things we could do. Um, I actually have gone swimming in a spot, like I said, very similar. As for the topic of heartburn, take it deadly serious because I can tell you from which one? Experience. I developed severe GERD, and I actually lost a lot of my ability to sing like I used to because my whole throat is one big scar. I was one point it was bad enough I was vomiting blood. Take your heartburn seriously. NTF 6/2/25. And yep, I'm already doing ones for June. Alrighty, yeah. Yeah, we'll save it. Yep, there we go. We're gonna run some ads for a moment. So let me get to my media assets. And we're gonna let's run Sisters of the Hook. I know they're not here, but I like them. Nothing too pressing. Alrighty, we're on to our second picture, and as soon as I didn't put the one moment. I didn't put the stylus in the holder, so I got a little lost. Oh, we need music, and let's go for something a little more poppy. Try this one. Quitting Time, Baby Wants Me Home. And this is all done by Dan Hallfield, by his music on Bandcamp. We'll see. Yeah, I don't like that method. That's okay. That's not bad. Val should have really, like, Dolly Parton-esque green hair. Like, all the hair. Because Val's a big girl. She's been girly for quite some time. Yeah, maybe senior kid. And, let me harden the features just a bit. I've been needing to do like an official Val picture, but Val is a lot like about 1983 Dolly Parton, or but if she were like 7 some odd feet tall and possibly with a little bit of Autumn Ivy thrown in, because like when I think strong girl, my brain defaults to Autumn Ivy. But like, hair must be big. Hair must be, how did they get Aquanet in a fantasy setting? So, do this. I'm tracking some bits here. That's strong though. Right. Her bicep game is pretty darn legendary. I have to decide what I want to put her in outfit-wise, because obviously she needs an outfit. Just throw some of these around. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is still just the sketch bit. If we were in a different setting, I'd introduce you guys to an old man and his canaries. But I don't think I will. Okay. Let's have her go a little bit off the shoulder. We will base this on one of my favorite dresses of all time. This way I can keep things, well, age appropriate. Here we go. Okay. That's gonna let me pull her back. Canary in a coal mine. Yeah, something like that. Oh, Indigo's causing trouble. Let me see. there any way to heal it, or is it stuff like that? Yeah, guys. My voice has been recovering. Hold check. Okay, I got you. Hold for. Let me do this. Let me go here. Can't remember how I do your hair. Okay, how do you want to do this? Body be under. She's like lightly princess carrying Pooh Bear over here. Because we're all about the Queen Princess Carries, aren't we? Oh, what's that? Oh, there we go. I should have one. That look good. Okay, so that means I have to redo her eyes, though. Hit the size on these. Hello, Retreating Privacy, AKGB. Wow. Her forearm is the size of my torso, and I love that. Yes. There's something to do on the show tonight, or I'll be in the comment section. Yeah, you'll think of something. Okay, let me explain. Val is a tavern owner and adventurer trainer who happens to be 7 feet tall. She developed a thing for one of the party members, as happens in game occasionally. And, well, has a tendency to pick him up and carry him around. There we go. So now we pull that down just a bit in opacity, because that takes the lines I was less sure about and it fades them out just a bit. I know that the one must be the woman in you that brings out the man in me. Oh, my chair's getting loose again. I'm going to have to fix that. I've lost like 2 of the support screws off the bottom of my chair, and it wants to dump me at some point. So now we go here. Probably stick to churro. Probably stick to black. Wait, no, I gotta do one more thing. Hold on, because I was selecting this. I need to remove her eyes just a bit, because I think everybody really kind of wants this to happen. They're such a good one. No. Do this. Do that. Yeah, that works. Probably when I come here, I go black. I was using the wrong tool. Oh, I'm still using the wrong tool, although it would look good with the rough pencils, but I think everybody wants this a little more. Well, Now, many of the new pictures I am doing, I'm planning to have prints at for my different conventions. Oops, that's not where I need that. There we go. Jolene, 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 please don't take my dwarf away from me. I like how she has that ever so slight predatory look. Like she can barely keep her cuteness aggression in check. Curls drawn by somebody who's actually had to fight curls. I still want to, before they get too old or / no longer with us, I wish Elvira and Dolly Parton would make a movie about two sisters trying to save, like, the family business. You know, very estranged. And Sandra Peterson can be her sister Jolene. I think that would be beautiful. I think that would be wonderful. If you know, you know. We're getting there. Not right now. I'm just kind of throwing some inks down. If I have the lighting just right, I can kind of squint and see where I need to be. I'm running pretty well on time where I need to be today. It's nice. I don't have any of those stupid midweek physical therapy appointments. And guys, during the commercial, yes, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I would, on one level, it would be very cool to meet Sandra Peterson. On the other, I think I would like Nick.exe would cease to function because there are a list of actors and actresses I don't really trust that I could like maintain proper nickdom around without just short-circuiting. And almost chief among them, I think, would be Cassandra Peterson. Because, I mean, really, guys? But I thought this was a cute image, and I might even use this later. Another take on Blue Bear. Put his hands just like kind of doing a little folded up here. Well, I can't believe I left that comment up that long. Sorry, guys. Where am I? There. Connecticut Clerk. Think of large enough rivets to strap the bracers. I'm tired of attempting to draw strings one-handed and have no minions. Ooh. Yes. Yes, very much the Roger and Jessica Rabbit. Flatbed drove by. Someone on our block is getting a new shed. I'm jealous. Oh, this is making me remember I need to do a reference to Max. Elvira. Okay, thanks for coming by, Joe. Dan, you need minions. If you were closer, you would have them. Gadzooks, I remember when that song was new. It's a great song. And we've got conversations. What's wrong? Why do all my cats like belly rubs? Sorry if I was within 10 feet of most Mikey Way, I would not be the same person afterwards. Okay, everybody has someone. Phoebe, little gal loves belly rubs, but never see ours. Absolutely demands. Oh Lord. Here. Sheldon is a dog. Our boy cat, you can do anything to his tummy. Yeah. I am kind of almost afraid to announce this, but of late, Boots has been letting me pet her consistently, to the point of actually making noise and demanding that I pet her. And I'm not going to argue with her, because it's just her house and I'm living in it, you know? Yeah. I mean, obviously, design-wise, I'm not terribly pushing myself on this one. I am having no small amount of fun, though. I really want to do, like, a parody song for, a couple of my characters. Yeah. Yes, they did. Appalachians ran from Georgia up and down into parts of Africa when it was all connected. All right. Okay. New layer, blend mode, multiply, like that. Let's see if I could just flat this nice. There's no way this is closed. Uh-oh. I see part of what happened. Hold on. I need to fix something. Have to do the outside of the line. Do that. Do that. Ruffles. They look cute, but they are an absolute pain to draw. What I have to figure out is where that gap was. That enough of a gap? It could have been. There we go. I'm gonna definitely need to close that up. Close that up. I'll make life easier. Now come back here. Come back here. Come back here and you go at it again. Is that what I want to do? I want to see. I need to have a green that I have ranges I can work with. You get what I'm saying? Make my life easy, pal. Boom, boom. I'm gonna do some stuff with those eyes, but that's what I thought. That door is wide open. Okay, so I'm come back here. And this is what happens when you forget to close your line, folks. Do this over and over again. Come back here. Grab this. Grab that. Steady. Keeping it simple, just tapping it out, get my flaps. They don't have to be perfect, they just have to be present. I kind of like leaving her light green. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. We've got a lot going down. Okay, so he's gonna be very much more simple colored. No, because I have to fix up with that. We'll give him very dark hair. Not bad. And this isn't anything earth-shattering, but it is fun. And I need to get warmed up for character responses because summer reading is coming quick. I'm gonna have to bang things out for summer reading. I won't be able to do undos and stuff, so it makes things a little more challenging. This. Alrighty. Now, go to your blend mode, multiply. We're going to do two kinds of shading on this. Let's start with the double up shading, and then I can pull it down. So I just grab the same color, but it won't look the same. I'm going to come over here to a millipen. That's going to instantly double it, basically. And that gives you a very surprisingly natural looking shade. Nope, wrong color. Although that probably looks really good. I'm going to try to keep it in the system for a bit. Yeah. Go. So you get some shape to the hair, sense of flow. erased out and buff off any parts I don't terribly think are perfect. Let's see. Now it should double. Yep. I can for some slightly more natural shading from the edges. And by doing it, it will soften and round out the picture just a bit. And I'm using the exact same technique. Just double up the colors I have. I need to do something with that. I don't want to do that. I think I'll do that when I'm using the other type of shade. This is more going to give the rounding. That in. Oh, bye, Carl. Hope you had a good one. Hey, you do what you have to do. I'll probably still be here. We're only an hour and a half in. Doubling the depth of the values. And we get to do percentage of doubles later. We come back here real quick. Take this kind of orange gold. Easy pieces. We're not really making life too hard on ourselves. Just keeping things smooth and simple. I think that was better. Oh, that's it. One there. There we go. No, wait. And we're back up here, and we are back on. There you go. Now, this will make it even darken further and differently, which would give some interesting effects if I do it right. Starts to give you an idea of the light playing games. You know me? Just getting the kind of boneless system collage. Alright, go back here. Go back here. No. So, you stop. Oh, go back a second. Alrighty. And yeah, perfect. Trying to get a little bit more. Oops. I'll do that. That should be here. There we go. And we'll just, for purposes of movement, put it there. Here. With that. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, last day of vacation. I'm sorry. Well, I hope you had fun for vacation. Oh. Erase real quick. Do that. Out low. Soft light. And let's play. This has that. Has anyone seen Pooh Bear in a while? Oh, I think he's quite fun. He's got a rumbly somewhere other than his tummy. He's just getting some time in this world. That's it. A little bit. Okay. What's this? Nice. I think this is pretty groovy. I do want to come and one more layer, just straight up normal. Come to my pen, up the brush size to about 10. Oh, and go back left. And just darken. Got red. It's not much, but we'll definitely make it pop a bit. That's too thick. Too much I brought up. There. Just a little bit. I don't know. She just has suddenly that touch of rogue energy, and I'm not gonna go anywhere away from that because kind of digging it. There you go. One more layer. Yeah, I think I like that. Because then I can play with this and I went, let's play with it. Kind of like that. Maybe do headline. Almost the technical side. There we go. Okay. Yes, I could have played with the layer placement to make doing this a whole lot easier. But this is the way I've been doing it for so long, I forget that that tool's in place. Oh. Oh, that's not. Oh. Do it like this one. There we go. Yeah, I like it. Yep. There we go. Get some of these holidays. Let's rock and roll. That works. Now. What's up, bud?
I was going to boop you.
Okay, you can come boot me. Boop. Okay. Did you put your nut? Oh, you need help with your nuggets and fries with the new machine?
I was worried about. I don't want to get that machine. I just don't know how.
I'm going to teach you after I'm done with the show. Okay? Sorry about that. Bunch of people are saying hi, Xander. I need to sign this. What do you mean, no? No, it's like it's done, but it's not. Like anywhere, okay. Literally anywhere I would sign this. Okay. Woo. He hasn't decided he's really not good at the favorite game. He's just like, I like them all, they're mine, and then hug them. So it's one of those. Okay, so save as Val and her dwarf. Okay. Okay. Means I can go export ping and save that. Okay. And I can export time-lapse on this one. Alright. We got the time-lapse on this one. Pretty cool. And now we just... Yeah, he just kind of went, oh, and hugged. And we'll go. Nevermind the Furthermore. That should have been in regular red. And it wasn't. This should have been in red. I decided where I want. Do that. And export single layer JPEG NTF 6:4:25. We're getting there. And that leaves us with one more to do. So we will set file new, okay, and I will definitely remember to time lapse this one because what happens is I keep double clicking the time lapse. So that's all set there. And we are just going to crash that layer. I'm going to take some commercial breaks though, because I need to get up. We're going to stop the music. And all of the music we've been listening to is by Dan Hollifield, and it's available on Bandcamp. So I believe it's the first Friday of the month. He gets all the money that goes into it. So that's something educational. Anyway, we need to run some ads. So let's run. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hi, Sander. Let's see. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. Guess I can accept that. Hamster bullet as a request. You caught me online, Tash. Yes, it's so good to hear from you. I already ran your ad, but it's good to hear from you. And hey, I know you mean Dave. How doing? We're holding up. That was Trey. Yes, that was. That was amazing. Glad to help and entertain. Let's see, what are we doing now? I know you want hamster bullet, but I'm really not feeling drawing hamsters right now. And Dan that says the music is inexpensive too. I just want people to enjoy it. I'm not trying to make a living off of it. Most of my books are inexpensive over on Amazon too, because Dan Hollifield is awesome people. Okay, now What am I in the mood to draw? Let me see. Let me see. I had reference I was going to use. Let me see if I can find it. Doo 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 doo. Oh yeah, I need to use those shoes. I also have to use that picture of not used, but I guess Entree the picture of her going plunk. But I thought I had a reference picture in here, and I don't in the folder I thought it would be in. I need to clean out my books. So clean out my stuff. I have to do a review on that full book. Let's see. It's weird what pictures are still in. Oh, I could do that. Okay, let's have some fun. Oh, I feel like having fun. Spin the wheel of random. I was going to, but now I have a picture idea, so let's go. Give me that orange. I'm kind of digging that orange. Oh, I need to turn the music back on, don't I? Oh, that's fair. You do what you have to do, Dan. You are appreciated even in your absence. And that means picking a new song. And I'm thinking highly energetic particles. Boogie. And we're good to go there. That would be helpful now. Okay. So. We're going to mess up. And we're going to play with this pose just a bit. I have a great picture of Trey on it using my cane. Do this. Then I do a bit of this. A bit of this. We can keep things semi-proportional. I'm going to have to shrink it, of course, because I started too high on the page. I tend to think vertically. This. Just a bit more. We're getting there. We'll get there. I've got just an element of speed coming off of this, but I just feel speedy. How are you guys doing though? Otherwise, do I have big plans for today? I mean, I have some plans. I just have to see how the things go to prep for them. Nope, that should be okay. That works. Lasso this whole lot. And we are going to do this. Okay, this. We'll go right back to where I was. Good. And we'll just do that to help there. I'm gonna do a bunch of hand work, but that's okay. How dare I? Do a bit of this action. The amplification process. It's a thing. Jiggy, jiggy. Alrighty. Oh, and the other shoe should be somewhere here. And that's not the picture I planned to work off, but I can work off of it, and it's not bad for a big speed test. No worries. You guys don't need to rush to make me fancy things. It's just going to be one of those days. We'll get there when I get there. But I like this, so let's do the new raster layer. Let's go black. And let's do some zooming in, because this was very much all good. Here. Now we're right here, and we're gonna get the swoosh. If you come down, gonna have to play with the hat a bit, but that's okay. Okay, I'm getting caught in the. See, that's what this one hat needs to be. That's all. Do this. And do this. And we can do a bit of this action right here. I'm just going to work on it and work on it till it's done. Yes, yes. We have to be a little more like that. There we go. You're good now. Now. Glasses. Why my stomach is singing me the song of its people, I don't know, but for now, I need to go over here and pull this down quite a bit. There we are. We're doing this, we're back here. Here we go. The hoodie. And this is what happens. I do have a local. There are some print shop in the area. There's also a site on Amazon that for like $12 will make you cardboard cutout prints. I've considered setting up something special. Thank you for the reminder, by the way. I am excited about a couple things that are coming in the mail. And when they get here, I will tell you about that. But I need to knock this out real quick. I'm working relatively small scale at this point. That's okay. There we go. I love when I have friends who are willing to model for me, because when I have friends who are willing to model for me, I can make bangers like this really easy because I have a reference to look at. Now, of course, it's animified because it's me. Everything's going to be either animified or anthromified or something like that. But no, we need the black, not whatever color it's trying to skink. I made like a little off proportion. That's okay. Hmm. That looks good. There we go. Do a little bit of this action just to make things a little more apparent. That. Let's see how it looks. For a bit of speed work, I wouldn't call that bad. Life-size Sir Geoffrey. Oh, that would be a different picture then. I'd have to do Sir Geoffrey like detailed and in like proper Paladin armor. Anyway, so here we go. Let's actually look at the line mark for a second. That came out not bad. Oh, I mean, oh yeah. How? Okay. And I did that using the mechanical pencil tool, which I really should have switched to 0 for, but. Clean up a few of the outer lines. Thank you, Dawn, for being a model. Much appreciated. Here we go. Oh, I feel like that. No, I don't. My life's being running. Oh, go. No, you get something to eat. Well, that should feel familiar. You modeled, dear. When I ask for pictures of my friends, part of it is to help with my severe memory loss and the fact that if I don't have reminders to find the files, I lose experiences rather rapidly. Joys of neurological damage over the years. There we go. Add a layer of blood normal. Let's see if I can just pull this off. Not terribly bad. I'm gonna have to do like that. I'm gonna have to do a little erasing, a little trimming on it, basically. But I don't mind doing that. Whew, getting hot though. Getting the hours. There you go. And we need more. Ooh. I need to come back here. I need dark gold. That is actually the closest color to Dawn's hair. Is that getting really into things? The cat needs to be orange, but it's going to be a pain in the butt, isn't it? We'll do it like that. It has something pretty better. Yeah, see for that. I'll just do it this way. Marker pen gets wide. A wide marker pen is color pretty, la la la. And a light jeans color. All of this is a little too intense, but I can fix that in a second. Cane is overall very pinky. Do that. And I'll grab the eraser. Get that. Where else needs to do it? Nope, but I need it here. Come back here. Oh, ice computer. More motion control. Oh yeah. One is probably and here. That. And that. That's not bad. Now I'm going to pull the opacity down to get the actual tint I'm looking for. There we go. Alrighty. You had the, it's like a pink and white floral looking. So I just went with pink because it fit with the overall aesthetic. This. Whew. Now for the fun part. I go here. Undo. No. Jeans. Do a little bit of this. Trying to get faster with my digital art, just a little bit. I'm always trying to get faster. That's just a continual. There we go. Now we can come over here. We can do an eraser. I have to do some work on some canes too, so that's part of my process. Oh. No, left foot, left foot. Now we're gonna come over here and we're just gonna soften this foot if that looks about right. There we go. Not bad for a quick version of Dawn. So we're gonna just merge. That. So I can take the whole lot. And move her over. And set her down right about here. How about trying to put a solid gray cane between the stickers? That could work. Unsquee, have a great day. Alright, we get to decide what else. Let me see. Do I have any other good reference pictures? Oh, can I use that as a part? Tell you what, Don. Let me do this. Give me just a second. And there we come. Here. Hold on. Let me come over here real quick. Nah, we're not going to do that. There we go. This is on a clear background. So what I'm going to do is I am going to export right now. Take a second. As a JPEG. We're going to call this Dawn's title card. Okay. And then come here as a pin. Now you should have plenty of space to put whatever writing you want in on another layer. That work for you, Don? I have two sword canes. Don't see much use as canes, as we're in the age of metal detectors everywhere. Depending on legality, carbon fiber blades aren't nearly as bad as you think they are. So I have several carbon fiber knives that don't uh, that would not show up on a metal detector. They were gifts. I don't use them often because they're not everyday kind of carry things. I'm far too hard on my knives for such shenanigans. Oh. Well, that's totally acceptable. That's what I will do. Go text. Actually, I want to save this. Save. Don's title card. This way, if I have to manipulate it, it will be easier. Export. Already did. Actually, here, let's just do that. Export PNG. That way, it's backed up twice because this is going to be useful. And then we'll export the time lapse. I'll take a bit. Now, what I can do. What's the name of your show, Dawn? Watch this. What's the name of your show? Because you do puzzles, but I don't know if it's Puzzles with Dawn. Whatever. Get this. Puzzle time. Cool. Alrighty. Got a favorite font? Because this is going to be cool. Yes, I would add with Dawn. Let's be bold with it, and we will keep classic purple. So, yep. And you deserve ownership. Why did you go not crimson blood red, you finks? Come on. Thank you. Whimsy bold. That's basically. Let me double check there isn't a actual whimsy. I think there was. No. But it will show up. Okay, so we'll do this. Puzzle. Puzzle time. And then we'll go enter. Let me see if it will let me switch the font. Give it a nice split. Know what I want, I just have to find it. That's two, with all these two. This is where we go all the way up here. Wow, one of my fonts has actually disappeared. That's interesting. This. Back up one. Do this a little bit like that. No. Add a layer in between. Grab much lighter purple. Grab a shape. Fly. Like that, almost there. If I had switched the colors, it wouldn't work real well, but we're just going to do that. Wow. But what's here? I'll see something. Can I underline that? It looks terrible. Just needed to check. That is go away. We don't want to delete that later. And we will export this. So you have a blank one in case you ever want to do another show. I need a puzzle time. Wait, I almost made a mistake. Hold on. Wait. We need to come back here, add one more layer. We need to fill this with this. That is going to save so much hassle. Now we go export single layer. Puzzle line with stone title card. There we go. So you have those. I will get those to you as needed. And I banged out actual request job, but I am starting to feel it. Let's see. We can go. Guess I have to do one. Well, guess I have to do one more picture because that doesn't work really well for my for what I need. I just kind of got myself a little conned. Oh, sure, my pleasure. Okay, now I need to draw something else real quick for the next one. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Let's go. Getting into the speed art now. That's just enough to be reference. getting it right now. I'm sorry, I'm in full art mode, like crazy. Little Fantasia-esque action here. What about hands later? That's wrong. Ones are cute, but they're wrong. What's wrong? That's the problem. What are you talking about? There we go. This. Oh, gosh. There we go. He's adorable. Art mode away. I'm really enjoying the company whilst working. I walk away at inventory. Oh, I'm glad. No, like I said, I had an idea. So. This is a very traditional kind of. No, go away, all you gobbledygook. And to the person who commented when they saw my full screen, yes, occasionally I do things like play video games. That's why I have a whole bunch of things in my toolbar. Shock, gas, horror. Who can tell that I'm itching to go to a creek or a body of water right now? Hmm? Oh yeah. This is not bad. Yeah, it's just not bad so far. Yep, you got to make the noise, or you can't. You can't do good swish. Oh, what video games do you play? Actually, I'm a big Minecraft guy. I really do love Minecraft. I know you're a 43-year-old man playing Minecraft. Yep, just because it's creative. I play a lot of shooters because they're good at. Well, I used to. So your various Halos and like Splitgate, things like that. Warface, blah. I've never played Fortnite. Probably, I don't know. I might someday. I used to play a lot of RPGs, but I don't so much because nowadays because I have a wife and son, and I don't usually like to play alone. I like to always have the option at least to play with them. But I used to play a lot of Skyrim. I don't know if that answers your question, but I used to play the Armored Cores before the controls got too complex for my hands to work. I used to play a lot of Space Fighter games. It's hard for me to relax right now into something like video games because I always feel like I should be doing one of my creative things, and I forget that resting and fun is a task. I've considered doing like a stream of Minecraft or something for any such shenanigans. Boom. Oh, I need black. I almost like this better than ink, but it needs to show up well enough to be a thumbnail. And yes. I'm a big fan of satyrs. This should surprise no one. And again, I'm a big fan of Quasimodo too. This should also not surprise anyone. Well, the poor guy deserves better than he got. But that's sort of the nature of Quasimodo, I think. Great tragedy what he was turned into. He's one of those I've never seen as a monster. I've seen him as a tragedy. Much more like the Frankenstein's monster. He is a tragedy, not a monster. Oh, this is a slightly different style than what I usually do. I hope you guys forgive me for dawdling. But sometimes it's just nice to jam. Most MMOs were pay to play, and I could never afford that. So I never really got into the actual MMOs. I played like PlayStation versions with Mandy, and I was always kind of afraid that if I got into playing MMOs, I really wouldn't come back out. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's just I watched when EverQuest hit, and it kind of broke a couple of my buddies' lives because they kind of fell into addiction to it, and like not even lightweight addiction, like actual. I think one of them had to quit school because he spent so much time playing EverQuest. But like, if I had the right setup where I was next to Mandy and she were playing too, and like ultimately, if I could get Xander to play too, oh, I'd be into him. I would so be into him. But I've never, like online, I was never very much of a social gamer. And there are several people who know me here. I just don't. I don't know. My headphone set broke a long time ago, and I never replaced it. And I don't know. I don't know if that sounds telling. Maybe I should. It's just right now. I'm behind on so many books. I have so much house cleaning and real world prep because I have another practice coming up this weekend for all my local friends. And hopefully we'll get more done. I am working on things. If I can't get things fixed soon, I may just have to call a bunch of people and be like, I need to kick in some favors and get some help resetting the list field. But like right now, I'm hoping if I save up by the end of summer, after I pay my DeviantArt bill, I can afford a 20 by 20 tent. That means people will be fighting outside of the rain and the sun, which is a lot out here. Oh, yeah. Not the best hand, but you guys will forgive me. I'm in slightly turbo art mode. Yeah. I want both my little pan flute, my pan whistle back, and taquitos. I would really go for some taquitos right now. Like, that's not even a joke. I'm sure some of you are getting very hungry. Today is Wednesday, and on Wednesday I take my shot before the show, so that always greatly affects how my appetite works. I eat a lot on Tuesdays because my shot is at its weakest. But I will be running into I probably should stop soon after this picture's done, because I have to show Sandra how to use the new toaster oven. We got a new toaster oven. This is very exciting. The old one was kind of dying. Because Sandra can cook safely in a toaster oven and not have problems, he knows how to make his nuggets and fries as part of his life skills. So the toaster oven is a big deal around here. This is a version of a character I did a while ago. I never really got to play much. His name was Tobias Meadowlark, and he was a satyr bard. Didn't quite get... He got into mischief, but not like satyr grade mischief. He was a little too civil for that, if that makes sense. But right now, I think this might have been when he was younger. Okay. So he's been just playing his music, doing his thing. Dude is completely oblivious. But I think we all are. I know this is a little bit more almost kids' book, but sometimes you want some just wholesome-ish, laid back. Chill art. I think I cut all my proportions off, but I can fix it. Whee! The little area is going. I don't have to be too detailed with the hands. I mean, I can, but I don't need to. Cheetos for lunch, huh? Not sure what my lunch is going to be. Probably my usual Macaroni and cheese with tuna in it. Because I eat that a lot. She's got a little bit of goth girl energy to her, and I'm okay with that. Oh, for okay with that. Just do it like this and see what I can fix. I know their proportions are a little off, but it's also kind of okay. What do we have over here? Oh, this happy little tree. Can't help it. I can't. I'm very much into my mixed doing light swirly art. Not my usual, just kind of loosey goosey. But sometimes it's fun. Just cut loose and not do something like this. Is not something I would probably ever try to sell. This is oh, okay, you go be productive. I'll send you that file after I'm done with the stream. I usually charge for the people who ask. I do usually charge for such services, but Dawn has done so much awesome for me, especially of late. There's no way on God's good earth I could charge for something that I could knock out as part of a stream. So. There we go. Look how that Megara looks. There we are. Okay, I'm feeling. If my Disney account was working well, my nephew George has one, and he'll have to use it sometimes. I say sometimes because Disney likes to boot us off. We used to bug him, and I feel terrible bugging him. So, I don't like that heavy light line work though. I don't like that. Actually, I like a much lighter line work. So we're just going to let a little bit of this up. There we go. I love the fact that he is like completely clueless. He's just like playing this little tune, doesn't even know he's being checked out. Again, find it kind of adorable. We'll put it the wrong way. Hold on. Gotta close that line up. There we go. Ah, man. My mouth is starting to did it wrong again. Gotta close that line up. Someday I'll learn to close my lines. Now. Okay. I like his belt. One of his belts. I like that. I like lacking one of his belts. Maybe I should go back a little bit. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Back to the pen. Looks like I was playing with the French loop? French curve, that's what the things are called. Just need some detailing. Oh no, that's way too boxy. There we are. I should be able to turn this layer off. Add another layer, but not multiply. grab this nice blue, and if I did this right, hit the right layer. Did not. Boy, oh, I see the gap. Come back here. Black. And dot. Back up here. Grab that. Put those buttons in. That much I will just erase. I'm not even gonna bother with the other stuff. Make life easier on myself. This I'll just erase. Because hi guys, Cheryl. There's not much time left in the stream, but you are more than welcome. I hope everyone's had fun. Big erase. No, not big erase. Yes, and we'll go much smaller erase, which numbers like that. And yeah, let's do some quick shade tricks. I don't know if I want to color them or not. I kind of like these not. But I do. Okay, we'll do it like this. And we'll do our. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Although it's neat. Like that. Once I missed small on the other side. There we go. Whoa, halfway there. Whoa, I'm not fighting back. I just don't care. There we go. Now, get that back. There should be on the dragonflies. Oh, wrong layer. A little bit of magical speckles coming off of his like this. Just a little bit of magic. Really magical. Gives it lots of texture. Yeah, I kind of wanted that to be just a nice soft picture of this one. Multiply, airbrush at 20. Oh. Huh. Natural shading off this thing. It looks like you just somehow missed it. This will make a color job later. I don't know. You guys will have to tell me if you like it. Hit that in the comments. And feel free, guys, if you're watching this in the rerun, comment anyway. I do check my comments pretty religiously. But don't be rude or your comments will disappear. It's like magic. But right now, I know what I'm doing. Just show just a bit. There. I can make this there. So keep the magic sparkly. All right, you guys like that? You like that? I kind of like this one. It's a little different, but I can't complain too much. This one went pretty well for something I just kind of felt. That's way too thick a line for what I'm doing. Hold on. Yeah. Nice, thank you. How much? No, I'm also tempted to, look at this as one I want to redo later. Wait a second. Why can't I remember how to spell it? Oh, my dyslexia got hold of me. I will grab part of that. Alrighty. We'll export a ping of this one. Boom. Boom. Have to update the secret art folder later. Oh. I'm hiding it before the time again. I thought I did. Oh well, I'm not worried. I'm just tired right now. Oh yeah, 3 comes here. Not Ravy. Not Ravy. And you look wrong direction. Not too far. I'm looking. Papyrus. Not parchment. Come on. Papyrus. Here we go. We'll do it over here because it's least interruptive over here. Nevermind the more. And I'll fix the end. And the color. As nice as that crimson is, and I really do like that crimson. I need to make this bold. I need to make this bold. No. There we go. And I can't put it where I thought I was. It's really illegible. That's not bad. I can hide it right there. Now, export. JPEG NTF 6625. There we go. Not perfect, but fun. I'm glad you like that one. I think that will wrap up our art day for you guys. Yeah, I'll save it. Save. Yeah, we'll save it that way. I believe it saved this one. Now, let's see. Let's cut the music. Boom. Let's remove this. Bring me up. Hi. I hope you guys had fun with that one. It's always a good idea to have art on the mind. I'm going to run a couple ads, breeze through the chat in case I missed anything important, and then we'll call it a day. Let's start with, let's actually get where I need to be. What's one I haven't run in a while? I'll run the Tea House Shop ad. And we'll get run. Let's see, we ran her ad, ran their ad. Oh, we have to run affiliate.
Hello, I'm Dan Hallfield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphellion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
Alrighty. And
Hi, bunnies. This is Robin Yoda. Just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
And she does have an update, so I need to run that.
Welcome, welcome, bunnies. It's Robin Yoda. My Twitch stream has changed. I'm playing Saturdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. If there's any schedule change, I'll let you know by posting on X, Blue Sky, and sometimes Facebook. You can follow all my socials, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny, and sign up for my YouTube channel. It's also Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny, where I repost all of my streams. So come join me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Robin Yoda for some awesome streams. And once again, thanks for watching.
And of course, it isn't the end of one of my streams if I haven't run this ad. Right about, where did you go? You moved on me. Here we are.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
All right, folks. I'm all about you guys arting. Thank you again, Sisters of the Hook. I hope folks on Twitch can go by and see them. Hope everyone over here can come by and see me again real soon. I should have sometime Thursday night. We've had some issues getting back into the rhythm. A Nick Knows Nerf. I should have on Friday 2 shows, drawing show and a it's not a drawing show, my regular show, and Historical Fencing Guild over on the Historical Fencing Guild channel, unless you are watching through Twitch or Kick when I get that set up, or wherever else this is being shared. I keep them separate because YouTube sometimes gets funny about martial arts and quote unquote weapons. I train people with plastic sticks. You know what I mean? What I don't know. Yeah, I guess that one might qualify, but come here, you. My goofy beat up buffer random acts of kindness that offends YouTube sometimes. I don't really care though. I'm gonna keep doing what I do, and I hope you do what you do, guys. So keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating, because as long as you do, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too, and I will see you all very soon. Toodles.